Hey, what's up guys? TCG Global here, bringing you another deck profile. This time we are going to go into a very well-known deck that has been in the 1.5 format. It's not the most popular blue deck, it's not the strongest deck. However, it is very formidable. That is the UlforceVeedramon. Let's go ahead and get straight into the deck profile. So we're gonna start off with our DGX. Obviously, you're gonna use 4 of the Demivimon when you attack. If this Digimon has jamming, you draw 1 card. So you're gonna combine this with the jamming Vmon. That's the best, one of the best plays you can start with. And we're going to the rookies now. We have 4 of the jamming Vmon. This is your best rookie in the entire deck. Alright, so basically he has jamming, so he cannot be deleted. And if you combine it with this one, obviously you're gonna draw 1 card. So this is gonna be very useful at the beginning of the game to get you that early draw power that you need. Alright, so that's it for the first ones. Let's move on to the rest of the rookies. We got 3 of the Leopardmon. It's a very cheap to play. It only costs you 2. So you definitely need at least 3 of them. You can use 4. You can take out the Gomamon. I wasn't able to get a 4th copy, so I'm just going to replace it with the Gomamon for now. Which is a little bit, not, it's only 1 more to play. Now you need 4 of the Vmon. This is the other playmaker. He does have an inheritable effect. Once per turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your main phase, you trigger draw 1. So it's going to be useful whenever you have that Yule Force out and you're going to start to unsuspend them. He's going to give you extra draw power as well. So that's it for the rookies, I believe. Running, if I'm not mistaken, that's 12 rookies. We're going to move on to the champions. This is your best champion besides your blocker. It's the XVmon. So what he does is when you Digivolve, you unsuspend one of your level 4 or lower Digimon, so you can swing with your Vmon with him, swing with him, and then you can pay 2 and unsuspend to Digivolve him and restand them. Or you can restand another rookie if you have them in a field. So it's gonna be, it's a must, at least 3. You're gonna run also 4 of the jamming Vmon. He does gain jamming whenever you have a blue tamer in play. Okay, so it's gonna be very easy to get a tamer out the way the deck is built. They're either gonna hit your security or you're gonna play them with low costs. So it is gonna be very useful as well. And lastly, we have 4 of the Grizzlymon blockers. He's gonna be your main defense because we have decks like Ragnarlordmon, decks like very aggressive decks like Imperiodramon that are still out there. And now we have set 4 coming out, so you definitely want to keep those blockers out for the defense that you need, making sure that they do not kill you in like 2 turns. Now we're gonna move on to the level 5s. For the level 5s, we run, I believe it's 1, 2. We have 2 of the Bastimon. It's a generic level 5 and it's very cheap to evolve. So it's going to be useful whenever you're running low on memory. You could run up to 3, but I think 2 is more than enough. I also have 2 of the Garurumon. Now this guy is absolutely insane with the Yule Force on top, because not only does he give him security attack +1, but if you're able to swing more than once, at least twice, you're pretty much knocking off 4 security in 1 turn. So that is pretty broken there. Very aggro. And I think 2 is enough. 3 is too much. And we have your main playmaker for the level 5s, 3 Aero Veedramon. So He basically does the same thing as the XVmon, except you do need a blue tamer, and he can unsuspend any blue Digimon regardless of his level. So that is going to be pretty bunkers late game when you're going for that extra push. He's going to be able to unsuspend any blue Digimon. Now we're going to move on to level 6s. You're probably wondering why is this in this deck profile. He's just a backup there. He's very useful, even though he's kind of expensive. That's why I only run 2. He can pretty much get you a blocker out if you need some last minute defense. You can get a blocker out from your Digivolution source without paying its memory cost. And not only that, he's going to give any level 4 or lower Digimon jamming. Okay, so that's going to be, you're not going to be able to die in the late game, and you're going to be able to get that extra body on board to go for that security swing, the last security. So I think he's pretty useful. A lot of people don't really run him, and that's fine. If you have an Omnimon, you can definitely take him out for a Omnimon. And last, we have the 4 UlforceVeedramon. He's gonna be your main playmaker, obviously. He is the MVP of this deck. So for those people that don't know what he does, he is a multiple attacker. When you have more than one tamer, at least one tamer, whenever one of your blue tamers becomes suspended, you can unsuspend his Digimon. And obviously there's the combo, with the tamers that we're gonna run. Alright, so basically the tamers that we're gonna run are the 3 Tai Kamiya. Alright, this guy is gonna be absolutely insane because he only costs 2 to evolve. And every time that you suspend him, he's gonna restand. And you can also gain 1 extra memory. Okay, this guy with Hammer Spark is absolutely nuts because you're able to do some extra plays, and he's able to either draw 1 card, or you can always give him 1000 DP, and you can always swing at a level 6 that you need to get rid of as well. Okay, we also run the 3 Arena, another playmaker that's gonna help you unsuspend UlforceVeedramon. Basically, whenever you swing, you're gonna suspend Rina to give him the extra 1000. Okay, and he's gonna unsuspend. So basically, you swing, suspend, and then he's gonna unsuspend and gain that extra 1000. The same thing goes with the Tai. But the Tai, you're gonna do it in your main phase, and the Rina, you're gonna do it while you're attacking. That's very important because if you do it during your main phase, it's not going to do anything to unsuspend them. You have to be swinging at security in order for that to work, obviously. So yeah, that is very, very important. And that's gonna be pretty much it for the tamers and the level 6s. The last cards that we have in this deck profile are the option cards. We have 2 Kokai's Breath. No need to explain. I think most of you guys know what he does. He's just really good to get rid of problematic Digimon like Millenniummon, Ragnarlordmon, Alteress. He just gets rid of them, and that forces your opponent to rebuild his sources. He can get Bricky more than 2, so 2 is more than enough. I forgot to mention the Davis. We also have him because you want to make sure your memory is always at 3, and he can add any blue Digimon to your hand. So he's definitely a must-have. If you have a mat, you can always use a mat as well. Mat is also useful because you can suspend them whenever you play a Digimon to trash a Digivolution source for that variant. We also have Hammer Spark, and he's pretty much the best option card for blue until we get the new stuff out in set 5. Basically you gain a memory for free. If you have multiple of them in your hand, you can gain as much as 2 or 3 memory during the turn. If you hit them in the security, it's gonna save you because you do gain 2 memory. So that's pretty much the deck profile that we have. I am very happy with this deck. I honestly did not expect it to do that good. I went to the tournament, to the local tournament, and I actually was in the top 8 out of 16 players. So I was very happy with the results of this deck. And hopefully you guys like this deck profile. If you have anything, any suggestions, anything in the comments, let me know. And thank you very much for watching this video.